casual here, so you'll see my kids coming in and out and all that kind of stuff. This is life at the Williams house. Okay, do you see anything? Do you see me?
Not yet.
Hit refresh on that YouTube page. My system broke.
Aha, there you are.
Yay! Hi.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, so I'm just I'm logging into MLSP, and then I will share. I'm going to share my screen with you. Okay. Okay.
Behind you.
Okay.
How can I get?
It's just going to do, it's just a delay, the little, while it's carrying the signal from me to you.
Do what now?
It's just, it's because you're on YouTube, so it's not as live, like as if you were in the Hangout itself. But like, are you seeing my MLSP screen or still me?
I see the MLS.
Okay. Okay, perfect. Okay, good. So, okay, so are you going to do this with me, or do you want to just take a ton of notes while I do it?
Well, I'll have to. What will do that?
I
would need to go back and forth, right?
Yeah, I'm thinking, let's do this. Let me kind of walk you through it, and you take notes and just kind of become familiar with it. You know what I mean? Because if we need to do this again, we can, but since it's also new to you, like I think me just kind of walking you through it would be helpful so you can get an idea. Okay. Okay. So I am, let me just give you an idea of what I was talking about first, like what I was talking about yesterday. So, I'm going to pull up one of my that I have and show you. Dun, dun, dun. Come on. Launch in another window. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Trying to think of which one I'm going to show you. I'm trying to think of one where I have a video on that page. Okay, well, this is an idea. Like when I didn't just join Isogenics, I actually launched my Isogenics business. So like this is how I launched it. So I actually, I created this whole funnel, and I've actually changed it since then because now that I'm already here, I kind of, you know, tweaked it. But basically, I had a video where I was saying, you know, learn the company that I aligned with. And I was basically inviting them to a live Google Hangout where me and Melanie did this presentation. And so this is just an example of what a page could look like, where it has words at the top and it has a little video, and then it has some words underneath, and then it has the opt-in form. So this is where people put in their name and email, and ideally a phone number, because if we can get them on the phone, we're golden. So this is just to kind of give you a visual of what that is, of what it would look like. And that's just one template. So let me, let's do this. I'm going to like create just a dummy one just to kind of take you through it. So basically we start with just creating a funnel, and then these are opt-in pages. So these are pages where it's going to require people to put in their name and email. scroll down. There we go. And then there's certain ones that have a video on it. So like this one this is the one that I use that has the video on it. This one has a video on it. And this one has a video on it. This one, yeah, that's just actually a picture of a video. It's not a real video. So like what I was saying yesterday, basically, you know, we'll get you starting to make some videos, and, you know, I'll teach you like what you're talking about. Like, don't worry about what you're talking about right now, but basically you're going to be sharing information on Facebook through a video. And anytime you have a video, like in that training I talk about, at the end of every video is what's referred to as a call to action, which is basically you're telling people what to do. So you're not like, hey, have a great day. You're saying, hey, click this link, go here. Like, you're giving them something to do after they watch the video that's going to draw them closer to you. So basically this would be the page that you're sending people to, is your capture page. So I would, so let's look at this one, for example. So like, no, I just meant to preview it. That's not what I meant to do. Cancel. Oh gosh. Anyway, we would pick the one with the video and just kind of put some words across the top, like, you know, and we'll kind of find like your niche, you know, like mine is being a trainer and just educating people on health and products and stuff like that. Lisa Torres, you know, she has 50 pounds to lose. So she's like, hey, lose weight with me. That's kind of her niche that she's drawing people to. Melanie, you know, she's just a very holistic health type of person, you know, loves to really educate and inform people. So that's kind of her deal. So like one thing that we'll start to figure out with you is kind of what your angle is, you know, because you want to be consistent in your message. And so, you know, we'll kind of figure that out as we go. And that's why I was asking you questions yesterday as far as like, you know, what do you love the most about Isagenix? Like, what's been your product story? Because we're going to kind of draw from that. And that's what you're going to end up talking about. Okay. Okay. So let me close this. So basically there's a couple different ways we can do it. So let me go back to this. Because basically our main goal at this point, dummy one, is to, you know, the whole point of having an opt-in form is to get people on your email list so you can communicate with them every day through that email. Okay. So the one thing that you're going to need to add at some point, once we're ready to launch this whole funnel thing, is something called an autoresponder. Have you heard of an autoresponder? Okay. Okay, got it. So there's one in particular that I always recommend. It's free for the first 30 days, and then it's only $19 a month. But basically what's happening is people are going to your opt-in form. They're putting in their name and email. That name and email is going to your autoresponder. And basically you get a notification saying, hey, we have a new email for you. And so now basically an email list has been created. And so whether there's 5 people on the list, 50 people, 500 people, it's basically a way for you to communicate with them every day or every other day or whatever, however frequently we decide to communicate with them, just very efficiently, because they're already all loaded into this email list. You write one email and it goes out to everyone on that list. Okay. Yeah. So it just streamlines everything. And you already have their permission to email them because they put in their name and email. So that's basically saying, hey, okay, you're on my email list. I have permission to communicate with you. Okay. So there's a couple. I would say initially we're going to keep things really simple. So we're going to create like one little capture page. Okay, so we would maybe grab one like this, where we just put a cool background or use this one or whatever, and whatever you know, kind of your specialty becomes, or whatever you want to pour into them, we'll put a little headline here. You know, you can totally manipulate everything that's here. We'll have your video, we'll get their email, and then basically once they put their email in, when we want to get really fancy with it, like we'll take them to a second page where maybe they're watching an ISA movie or something like that, right? Okay. So for now, we just want to start with, you know, you starting to make these videos on Facebook. I'm going to totally help you create this capture page. And then we're going to start communicating with those people on your list every day. And like, here's a really simple thing that I do. So when I make a video, I just shoot it right on my iPhone. I upload it right to Facebook. And then when I go to email my list that day, I'm basically just emailing them the video that I did. Does that make sense? Right. So yes. So I'm emailing them, but I'm sending them back to Facebook because I never want to assume that people see my videos. I don't know if they see them or not. So I'm posting it on Facebook. I know a certain amount of people will see it there, but then I want to make sure that the people on my list definitely watch the video, because that's typically who I'm really talking to. So, you know, I like grab my video link from Facebook. I type up a little email. I really only do like maybe a paragraph or two. I don't get into long drawn out emails because people won't read them. And, you know, and then just kind of send them back to the video. And it's just basically a way to stay in the front of your prospect's mind, as opposed to where we typically end up, which is underneath everything else that they have going on in their life. Yeah. Okay. So that's basically the whole strategy behind it is, you know, the video is going to help to build trust and kind of your brand of Carla Robbins and who you are and what you're about and why people would want to partner with you. And then you're also, you know, just communicating with these people because they're going to forget, you know, I mean, as soon as they watch your video, they're, you know, they got all kinds of stuff going on and they've already forgotten. So just basically, you know, having that email list, because we all check our email at least once a day. So just having that email list allows you just another layer of communication with them and just another way for you to kind of be that tap on their shoulder, like, hey, you know, remember me, check me out.
Okay, so you go and check your email list every day. And you're saying your new email list is separate?
I'm going to do this because you know what? I did not send my email out today because I was out with my daughter most of the day. So I'm going to actually send one right now, and I'll show you exactly what I do. A video that I did today and invite, I don't know in my group, but every Tuesday night, that you can start to invite people to is every Tuesday night as a team, we do a live Google Hangout where it's either me and Melanie or me and Melanie and Lisa. And we just basically do a launch party online. That's basically what we're doing. And everyone is free to invite people. And, you know, we kind of touch on the product and the business, and we'll typically bring on a couple people for testimonials and all that good stuff. So that's basically what I'm going to invite people to right now. So like I have several lists just that I've created over time. So I'm going to start with one particular list. I'm actually going to send it out to all my lists, but I just start with one, and then I'm going to hit create message. And I'm not a fast typer, so you got to bear with me.
I know the feeling.
Oh my gosh. I am like, I got to look at the keys.
Awful.
Okay.
I tried typing in school, but it didn't sink in.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Okay. So so now I got to think, so this is like the subject. So I always kind of think of something that's going to make them want to click on it and open it, since we all get a gazillion emails a day.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so I just kind of put a subject line there, and then I'm just going to go ahead and grab my video. And whoops, wrong one. Okay, so I'm going to find my video. So I'm going to click on video, and I'm just going to grab this whole link that's up here. Okay. So I'm just going to grab this whole link right here, because this is exactly what I want them coming back to. And I'm going to come back to my message. And normally I try to send it out by like noon, but whatever.
Is that your house? That's gorgeous.
Yeah, thank you.
Wow.
Our plan is to be here for another 2 years, and then we want to actually buy land, like 10, 20 acres, so we can build a house. My in-laws, my husband's parents, can have a little house, and then we have room that as the kids grow up and have their own families, like they can also build a home on the property. And we want our own little fitness, like training facility on the property. So yeah, that's our big vision. Yes, for 2 years from now. So I'm going to become an ISA millionaire to make that happen.
There you go. Wow.
Yep. But be sure to do 2 things right now. 1, go watch this. How long is this video? I think it's like 3-minute video. So I tell them that just because, you know, they know it's only 3 minutes, they're more likely to watch it. And then I'm just going to create a link. I'm going to have them, like, just so they can literally just click on those words, and it'll take them to the video. Go watch this 3-minute video now. And then the second thing I want them to do is show up at 9 p.m. for our live Google Hangout. And so I'm also going to grab the link to the Google Hangout. Oh, and I'll show you a really cool thing about this. This is like where technology is just the bomb. Okay, let's see. So I'm going to send them to that. Okay. Okay. Right, like that's it. Sometimes it's a longer, but that's fine. That's all I want them to do is go watch the video and show up for the hangout. So watch how cool this is. So that took me like 5 minutes. And now I'm going to choose that I'm just going to send it to all of my subscribers. So boom, I just included all of them. And so now you can see it's going to 30 different lists that I have. And then you'll see in a second how many people that's actually going to. It'll take a second. Okay. Oop, hold on. Sending it now. Dun, dun, dun.
But that's going out to the people you met on Facebook also?
Yeah, this is going out. Any of those lists that you saw, it's basically people that either opted in, because all of my lists have to do with either making money in a home-based business or getting healthy. Like those are the only two things I ever talk about. So that's why I went ahead and sent it to all of those lists, because it lines up with what any of them are looking for. So now you can see like that. I just sent one email, but it went out to almost 400 people.
Cool.
Yeah. So that's the beauty of just having that in place. Okay.
Cool. But
yeah.
But if it was just like fitness, you would just send it to
yes.
people.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
All right.
Yep. Like I have a very small list because I haven't really done a whole lot with it, but I have a list because I created, this is pretty cool. I'll show you this real quick. So I created, when I first joined, I created one that was basically why diets don't work. And yep. So this is all I did. It's loading. I don't remember which one this is. Okay. So this one is, not that one. Oh, I also have one talking to personal trainers, if you know any personal trainers. Oh my gosh, where is it? Okay, maybe it's this one. Let me see. Okay, yeah. So free video, fitness coach of 25 years shares the 6 reasons why diets don't work and what to do instead. So I just put my picture there. I just put that. And then when people put in their email, I'll show you where it took them. Because once they put their email in, it immediately took them to another page. So I'll show you what that is. And here's the thing too, like you can use any of my videos on the back end. You see what I mean? Like you open up with you, but then, if you want to create something like this, like, if you want to share why the 6 reasons why diets don't work, you would basically say in your video, hey, I'm Carla Robbins, blah, blah, blah. And, I want to connect you with a friend of mine who's been a fitness coach for 25 years. And she's going to break down to you the 6 reasons why, blah, blah, blah. And then, so they're watching you and they put in their email on your list, but then they're going to see me breaking it down. You see what I mean?
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
So then they put in their email, and then I have this 14-minute video where I break down why diets don't work. And then I just created this simple page. So I'm like pretty eye-opening, see what Elise recommends. And then I kind of just gave the bullets of the 6 reasons. And then when they click here, watch where it takes them. Dun, dun, dun. Should work. Oh, yeah. Oh, maybe not. Oh, because I'm like in the preview of it. So it takes them to my Isagenix website.
Oh.
Yeah. Exactly. But I would never post a direct link to my Isagenix website, right? Like I would never say, hey, go click this link and it's to my Isagenix website.
Oh, okay.
You see what I mean? Because then they're like, okay, but now, I've built trust, I've built credibility, I've educated them, and then bam, then I can do something like that. So that's a way where, you can definitely leverage on me and just like, hey, this girl's a friend of mine. Don't take it from me. Listen to her. And so you're still leading with yourself, but then you can leverage on some of the stuff I already have and really just, inform them on another level.
Wow.
You see what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah. So there's a ton of stuff we can do. I mean, like really. So this is actually good what we did today, as opposed to like trying to create a whole funnel today. Like just, just kind of you visually being able to see basically what we were talking about yesterday.
Right.
Yeah.
I needed an overview.
Right.
Yeah, I get my head straight. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah. So I would say then, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
When you sign, this is kind of off of email. I keep getting the letters wrong.
MLSP. There we go.
This is more Facebook. When you enroll someone,
yeah.
Do you insist on enrolling them, or do you let them go to your website and enroll themselves?
Yeah, good question. Most of the people that enrolled with me did it themselves.
Really?
Yeah.
Because when I've done that a couple of times,
yeah.
and they never ever do auto ship. Even when I, tell them the benefits of auto ship and blah blah blah, they just never want to commit like that.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, the people that I enrolled for the business, like they already knew auto ship was part of the deal. And even the customers I have, which I really only have maybe 2 customers. The rest are really associates that are here to build the business. But they were already familiar with auto ship. So what I tell people, let's say they're not used to that sort of process, then I would either walk them through it on the phone, even if they're doing it, like I would kind of walk them through it. But I would address auto ship like before they get there, because you don't want that to be like a sticking point. Once they get there, you want them to really like, just kind of go through the process. So here's the thing, like when I start talking to people with you, they'll understand that this isn't a 30-day thing. Like this is something you're going to continue to do. So then auto ship just becomes, and I let them know too, I'm like, just because it'll time out if they're taking forever to figure out what they want on their auto ship,
Exactly.
Right. So I tell them, I'm like, look, just whatever's in your initial order, just do that same thing in your auto ship. It'll save time. So we don't have to go through this whole thing again. And then you'll always go in and change what you want. And then they just kind of move through it. And they don't even realize, they don't like give it a whole lot of thought. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Gosh, you said most of your people are there for the business. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Yeah. I mean, you'll find them. That's the thing. I mean, and that can be part of your message. I mean, the thing is, I mean, I'd be crazy and I'd be lying if I said I didn't have an advantage, because that's the audience that I've attracted over the years, is people that want to make money, in a home-based business. So I kind of already have that following. But like we said yesterday, I mean, the conversion is going to be much easier for you on the customer end. But here's the thing. Once we start getting you making some money and you start to share the money that you're making, that's going to attract more people that are going to want to make money with you.
Oh, yeah. And I totally, But see, like people that have known me for years and stuff, they don't really take me seriously.
Right.
They're like, oh, she's been doing this part-time for over a year now. She must not be making too much money.
Right. Right.
So I have to get this rolling and show people.
Yes.
Plus, target audience away from family and friends.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you've already tried and they gave you the no, I mean, we're not going to go back to those people. Definitely,
Right.
you know. So I would say, I mean, something that you do want to start to do, you know, invest 15, 20 minutes in a day is connect. Were you on that training, or did you see that Facebook training I did? The one for the team.
Was it, which night was that one?
The when did I do that? The one just where it was all about Facebook and connecting with people on Facebook.
I did see that. Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
Facebook, yeah.
So I would start doing that. I would every day find at least 5 new people to connect with, at least.
Right.
And I
so
just
you're not just saying friending somebody. You're saying quality people that.
right. Well, you're kind of going through those steps. So you're going to the different groups, to the different pages, right? You're finding the right people. You're checking out their profile. And when I say 5 new contacts, basically that means that you sent a friend request and a message to at least 5 people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
That's not a problem. Well, luckily I have a job where I can do some of this stuff at work. You know, I know some people can't, but you know, throughout the day I have little pockets of time that I can do it. So I'm blessed. You know, I'm blessed with that. I don't have to crunch it all in at night. Thank goodness.
Yeah. Right. That is good. Yeah, definitely.
Because some people, you know, when they respond to you, they get a little worried. And, you know, of course, I know you need to get them on the phone first thing, too. So.
Yeah, but honestly, like, unless you're comfortable being on the phone, I would stick in Facebook chat. And, you know, as that starts happening, and as, you know, initially you're just building rapport. So that's just generally, you know, however you would normally get to know someone, like that's totally just normal how you would do that. Then it'll get to a point where, you know, you're kind of, you know, they're sharing some things with you that you want to kind of be more strategic about what you're saying and how you're leading the conversation. And that's where I would step in and help you, because you would basically, you know, share with me what that person is saying. And I would literally say, okay, say this. Okay, now say this. Now ask this question, you know. But right now, like, you want to be building your friends list, basically, is what you want to be doing with the right people. So as you start to put these videos out, the right people are watching them. Yeah.
Cool. Okay, girl. So what's my next step in?
I would, well, if you need to go through that Facebook training again, I would.
Okay.
I would start to connect with those 5 new people a day, make it a goal, and write them down. Like, make it a goal that you have 25 new friends every week.
Okay.
Okay. And then let's just kind of start playing around with this video thing, right? Like, watch the video training. You know, we'll do several where I'm the only one seeing them. And then we can just, I would say that those would be your starting things to do right now.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'm just trying to find some topics to talk about.
Yeah. Well, I'll here, I mean, it all comes down to basically the learn, teach model. So you learn something and you just turn around and teach it. So like even the call that Susan Sly did last night, incredible. I mean, there's probably 50 nuggets that you could grab one of them and do a video on, right? Or like, I don't, like every morning at 10, I don't know if this is just our team or what, but we have these calls every morning at 10, and that's more so focused on, I mean, sometimes it's more, I honestly don't tune in all the time, but the ones I've heard, sometimes it's business, you know, advice, sometimes it's about the product. So you're just going to learn something and you're going to turn around and teach it. That's all you're going to do. You could read something in a personal development book and turn around and teach a nugget in it. So you'll never run out of things to talk about.
That's true.
Yeah.
I watched your marketing video. I mean, when you put it like that, it sounds so simple.
Right. Yeah.
You know, but you're right. It can, yeah. So, okay. So as far as this stuff that you just showed me, how do I get to, like, I watched you do it, but how do I get to that section? Is it under
Okay.
my settings?
You mean as far as how to get to Funnelizer?
Yeah.
Okay. So once you log, so this is just me logged in. Well, this is what it'll look like just when you log in. Hold on.
Like when I made my capture page and all that, you know.
Yep. Okay. So this is what it'll look like when you log in. And then you're gonna come to my website. And then you're gonna come down to where it says MLSP Funnelizer Beta. You see that?
Okay.
You see it?
It's real blurry on my screen.
Oh.
Okay, so I know that's your training. It's to the right of training, right?
Yeah, under well, yes. So yep, training. So you're gonna just put your mouse on my websites, and then what you'll see, it'll say new. It'll have highlighted in yellow, new MLSP Funnelizer Beta. And then when you click on that, you're just going to click where it says launch MLSP Funnelizer, this greenish button down here. And then it'll, but I'm like, yeah, and then you'll hit create funnel. But I mean, don't spend a whole lot of time trying to do it on your own. Like if you get it, awesome. If not, then we'll just plan another day and, you know, we'll literally do just talking you through it.
Okay.
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 Cool.
Oh. It'll work out.
It will.
It'll work out. Okay. So cool. I think that's it then for now.
Okay.
I will work with some videos.
Okay.
I'm trying to send it to you.
You're gonna, well, create a YouTube, go ahead and create a YouTube channel.
Oh, okay.
Which if you already have a Gmail account, it's super easy. It's kind of already set up for you.
Okay.
And you're just gonna upload them to YouTube and then send me the YouTube link.
Okay.
Yep.
And only you can see those.
Only I will see them. Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Yes, it's all good.
Don't put me out on the web.
Wouldn't that be horrible? Oh my God.
I know.
That would be like, wow, that'd be just wrong. Oh, I won't do that to you, I promise. That is funny.
Yeah, but I'll probably do it to myself, not knowing it.
Right. Like, Carla, take that thing down. It's on Facebook. That is so funny. Oh my gosh.
Girl, thank you so much.
You're so welcome. And I'll check in. If I don't hear from you, I'll check in with you, okay, in the next couple days.
Okay, dear.
Okay.
Thank you.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.